This video we will be studying about the differentiability. So in the previous videos we studied about the continuity and also we have solved some problems related to continuity. Okay, so the differentiability is like if a function is differentiable, then I can say that the function f of x is continuous. But all the continuous functions are not differentiable. All the differentiable functions are continuous, but vice versa is not true. Okay, so I have also told like when your function f of x will be continuous, like when I can draw a graph without lifting my pen, then that function is continuous. That means there will not be any jump, any break or any discontinuity. Okay, so differentiability, so for the function to be differentiable at any point or in any interval, I say that it should be continuous. Okay, so if you have a discontinuous function, okay, if you have a discontinuous function like this, then this is not differentiable. If it has a sharp edge, sharp turn, okay, then this function is also not differentiable, because the differentiable functions, it will be having only one tangent. But here I can draw many tangents at this point, right? I can draw many tangents at this point. So I can say that this function is not differentiable. Okay, and if it has any okay, at any point if it has like if I consider anything like, if it has like this, something like this, if it has a vertical line or a steep line, then that function also is not differentiable. So I will consider a point A. Okay, so this is a point A. I will consider any one function like this. Okay, so this one I will consider as A. This is a function f. So I will consider the nearby point. See, actually it is like, it's very near. Okay, the points are very near because h is there, no, h, it is a very small value. But for you to understand, I will consider here a minus h and this is a plus h on the right side. Okay, so if I consider like this triangles, now I have to calculate the slope. Okay, slope, you know, tan theta is equal to y by x. We will calculate using this. Here this is theta 1, this is theta 2. Okay, so if I consider tan theta 1, what will be your value? So this function at a plus h, you will be having a function f of a plus h. At a, you will be having a function f of a, and at a minus h, you will be having the function f of a minus h. So this is nothing but, okay, now I have to find out, right, what is this value? It is nothing but f of a plus h minus f of a. F of a plus h minus f of a divided by, okay, here what is the value? It is h. So x. So we can say it is h. Tan theta 2, okay, that is equal to, tan theta 2 means this one. You have to find this value now. It is nothing but f of a minus f of minus a minus h divided by h. Okay, here I can take limit h tending to 0 because h is a very small value. Okay, this one, okay, so here we have considered f of a plus h, right? So here also I will write f of a minus h first. Okay, so you can write it like this, minus h. So this one will be your left hand derivative and this one will be your right hand derivative. You have to right hand derivative, left hand derivative. So you must remember these two. These are very important, okay, to solve the problems. So we can say a function is differentiable at a point A. Okay, at a point A, I can say the function is differentiable if limit of f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a, where x approaches a, exists. If this exists, then I can say the function is differentiable at that particular point. And remember, like left hand derivative should be equal to your right hand derivative for the function f of x to be differentiable at a point A. Okay, left hand derivative should be equal to right hand derivative, and remember this should exist. Okay, this should exist for the function to be differentiable. So the differentiable function will be a continuous function. I can prove it also. See, for the function to be differentiable, I said x approaches a, f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a should exist. So I can say this function is continuous when limit x approaches a, f of x is equal to f of a. You know this from the previous video, right? This is continuous function. So from this, okay, if this is differentiable, it is continuous. So I can write f of x as, okay, so taking this as a reference, what I will do, I will write as it is, like f of x minus f of a. When this becomes equal to f of x, that is when I add f of a, right? So see here in the denominator part, you have x minus a, right? So what I will do, in the next step, I will take f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a, but when it will become to equal to this, when I multiply and divide this by x minus a. Okay, so now if I put the limits here as x approaches a, okay, here also I will put the limit x approaches a, f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a into x minus a plus you have f of a. Okay, so remember one thing, limit, if you have a limit x of x to a x approaches a, f of x, okay, and you have limit x approaching a, g of x, okay, then if you are going to multiply it, okay, f of x, g of x, that will be equal to the multiplication of individual limits, okay, into limit x approaches a, g of x. So here also I can consider this as one function, this as another function. So I can write it like limit x approaches a, okay, f of x minus f of a, x minus a, okay, into limit x approaches a, x minus a plus f of a. So remember this, okay, this is nothing but it is a derivative f dash a, okay, this is equal to f dash a. So for the function to be differentiable, this should exist. Now from this I can write this as f dash a, okay. This one, see, if I substitute x is equal to a, this value becomes 0. So f dash a into, right, into 0, okay. So this becomes 0 plus f of a. So you can say limit x approaches a, see, f of x is equal to f of a, okay. I'll write here itself, that is equal to f of a, because this becomes 0. So whole term becomes 0 here, this becomes 0. So you are left with f of a. So I proved that the differentiable function will be a continuous function itself, okay. If it is discontinuous, we cannot differentiate it, okay. It is not differentiable. So I will take an example of f of x is equal to mod x. Okay, f of x is equal to mod x, you know, that is equal to plus x for x greater than or equal to 0, minus x for x less than 0. Okay, so you have studied in the previous video that mod function is a continuous function. Now again we will prove it. Okay, so f of 0, that will be equal to 0. So as x approaches 0 minus, what happens? That will be minus x. So minus 0, 0. Limit x approaches 0 plus, okay, that will be equal to 0. So left hand limit, right hand limit and f of 0 all are equal, okay, right hand limit all are equal. So I can say this function is continuous. Okay, so now we now got to know the function is continuous. So now we will check for the differentiability. Okay, here differentiability is, I will take the left hand derivative. Okay, limit h turning to 0. Okay, f of a minus h. A is nothing but here it is equal to 0. 0 minus h minus f of 0 divided by a minus h. So it is minus h, right? So f of minus h for less than 0, minus h if I substitute, I will get this as h divided by minus h, that will be equal to minus 1. So if I consider right hand derivative, limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h. So that is equal to, see, right hand it is x, so instead of that I will put 0 plus h, so it becomes h minus 0 divided by h, that is equal to 1. From this two you can say left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, so the function is not differentiable. It is continuous but not differentiable. So I said that all the differentiable functions will be continuous function, but vice versa is not true, and this is the proof for that. Okay, so for the function to be differentiable at a point x is equal to a, the left hand derivative should be equal to your right hand derivative. Okay, and that limit x approaches a, f of x minus f of a, that is divided by x minus a, which is equal to f dash of a, that should exist. Okay, to be differentiable at x is equal to a. So if any graph has a sharp turn, okay, or if it has any jumps, breaks or discontinuities, gaps, then I can say that it's not differentiable. If it has a vertical line, then also it will not be differentiable, because a differentiable function will have only one tangent. Okay, if you can draw many tangents like this, then this will become not differentiable.